Hello guys, this video is to show a little bit of a kind of a discovery, kind of a mystery that I have quote unquote solved. The thing is, we've seen in the past a few instances when someone is playing on Bowser Castle when they get a boost and then they hit the wall and somehow they end up ahead of the ghost. I had this in the back of my mind for a little bit, and then after a brief Twitter exchange with MRL, uh, the guy who's along with Scoob doing SMK Deluxe and doing a few videos on how the game works mechanically, physically. So yeah, I was like thinking a little bit about it and theorizing what happens there, and I ended up finding something quite interesting. So I will load here. It's the speedometer ROM, and it shows the boost profile. So here it's me. This is the last frame of the boost buildup, and we have it here. Speed is 1102. It takes a little bit for it to start going up after you release the boost, and then you start crippling up. You'll see that the boost will last for I think 70 some frames. It will top at 1199. Thing is, it will be at 1199 for 2 frames, right? And then the speed starts to decrease rapidly. So what I had in mind in theory is that something that we already use, that's when you are airborne, when you hit a wall, your speed it gets your top speed gets quote unquote frozen. So what we will see is that the same happens, and if you are at the top of your boost speed, you have more frames at that maximum speed. The values will be slightly different because the game isn't very precise when calculating these top speeds, but the idea here is that how many frames you spend at top speed. For this example, we spent 2 frames at top speed. So I will open the second example. We will go to the exact same frame, then we'll build in the boost. You see we are heading to the wall here, building up boost speed, and then there are a few inputs here turning left because I don't want to hit the wall twice. But here at this frame, when I'm at 1190, I press jump. This is because the jump takes 3 or 4 frames to actually get airborne. But here's what's interesting. Bam! I hit the wall here at 1196, which is the top speed for this instance. As I said, the most important is not exactly the number, but the amount of frames that we spend at that speed. So here's the first frame at 1196 at top speed. So 1 frame, 2 frames, 3 frames, 4 frames, 5 frames, 6 frames, 7 frames, 8 frames, 9 frames, 10 frames. So bam, all of a sudden we've gained 8 frames of top speed. And after that, since you are at a higher speed, you have a decrease in speed, but it would be at a higher speed for a longer time. So yeah, here the boost works as normal. I will still finish the laps so I can have a precise idea of how much time it gained. I'll probably add that in the description of the video. But yeah, the main idea is this, that all of a sudden you've gained 8 frames of top speed. How broken is this? How can this be useful? Honestly, I'm not so sure how much we can extract of this, but it's one of those Pandora box kind of situations. I mean, for Fast Lap on Bowser Castle 2, you can do this as an ending. For Fast Lap on Bowser Castle 3, you can probably do this as an ending. Uh, I don't know, maybe for Ghost Valley 1 Fast Lap, you can do this after the first boost. You can hit one of the blocks on the wall. It's very risky, but it's like one of the very advanced strat. Yeah, those are mostly the places where I think it can be used, but I'm not discarding any kind of uh, different trade-offs using these on like Mario circuits and stuff. I'm quite sure if you do that same jump while you are on grass or dirt, you will lose too much speed for it to be valuable. So yeah, I might have to test this later on like Mario Circuit 1 ending. I don't know, maybe there's somewhere else where it can be used. But the idea is more or less this, and I plotted all the stats in a graph. This is what I got. So the blue part and the red part coincide for the build-up of the boost, and then more or less here is where we jump. When we do that jump, this yellow area is what we gain of extra boost speed. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this can be improved. It I mean it's probably not gonna save much, but it has a lot of potential to be kind of broken, to be honest. So yeah, it's like a ultimate strat, very advanced strat, likely TAS only strat, but we've done worse. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where this leads. Bye bye. Okay, so I decided to test the Chronos, and upon reveal, I want to say that there is no way this strat is broken. So yeah, further investigation. This didn't even gain a full uh, 10th, 100th on Paul. Maybe that's because of rounding. I know it gained something, but it's not actually relevant, I think. On NTSC, it's more visible, the result. Might be used at the extreme high level for a fast lap or something. I know that visually, when you're racing Ghost, you can get like slightly ahead. I'm not sure this will ever be used, but it's good to understand exactly what happens and why that happens. So yeah, uh, nothing groundbreaking, but interesting observation. See ya.